So guys, welcome back. I have not been around for quite a while now. Now, it's a good reason. I got married, I've been really busy, and I'm not gonna lie, YouTube just kind of fell to the side a bit. I mean, I thought I'd come back with a short video to try and get back into the rhythm of this. So we're gonna do something very simple today. I'll show you. So God knows how long ago I fitted this little camera under here. I don't even see that in the darkness. There it is. Yeah, and for whatever reason it stopped working. But now when I'm in the front seat, I put it in reverse and I get a little green light. And now this is only powered through the reverse light bulb, so it's still getting power at this end. Which leads me to believe that the issue is not the system or the power or anything like that, it's the camera itself. Now when it first went a bit weird, it kind of looked like the camera was misty, like it got dirt on the lens or something. I cleaned it a bunch, it just got worse and worse, and slowly it never came back to life. So I bought this, which is a new camera. Now the other one was like a bit of a cheap one, I didn't pay much for it, and I think this camera by itself was the same price as the entire kit of the previous camera was, if that makes sense. And it comes with everything I should need. It comes with a new camera, new wire, it comes with a new harness that's got to run through the van, some video cables, and also I'm planning on removing this and putting it into the head unit. I didn't have the head unit before, and now I have it. I'd rather get the video feed up when I stick it in reverse through that. And for some reason I've decided that the best time to do this job is at 10 to 10 at night on a Sunday night. I've got work tomorrow morning, so I guess I better crack on. Right then, having got that panel off, I'm making an executive decision that I can't be bothered. This is going to be way more work than my head thought it was going to be. I've got to take apart half the inside of this door, all like the metal rods and the gubbins and the locks. I'm gonna pick this up another day. So we'll fast forward to that. Now, so it's another day. We got a little bit of light. I'm back to where I was before with the panel off. Yeah, let's get all these gubbins off and try and get the new camera in. So you just take this piece out of there, and you're left with one of these little bad boys, another one there, got one there, one there. Now I'm pretty sure there's another one of these underneath this. I can't remember though, but I'll take it off and find out. It's all the same size. It's this M8, M something 12 point. Easy. This is what you're left with once you've taken those bolts out, and I might have to get in there and figure out how you detach this apart, because I need to get underneath here. Oh, it just pulls out. It just yeah, pulls out. And so here it is, the old camera. Now it doesn't look too bad from the outside, but when you flip it over, it's looking a little bit brown. So I'm assuming moisture's got into it and it's just killed it off. So yeah, let's swap it over to the new one. Right then, old camera, new camera. Now I can see a bit of a problem here. And the problem is the hole, which is the right size for the old camera. And the new camera, I'm gonna have to do some messing. Well, I'm gonna have a think about this and I'll get back to you. So yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, I've come up with this. Ideally, I would have a washer I do have a washer set, but it's not here. So for the time being, I'm going to use this exhaust hanger grommet-y thing from Volkswagen, which I've snipped all the inside of the pins out so that the wire will pass through it. And obviously pre-planned, you know, I totally intended to do this. It just so happens that I've snipped them at the perfect size that they'll just grab the threads on the camera. So that worked out quite well. Let's put it in. And as simple as that, all back in place, and the camera is now just peeking out from under there. Now here is the kicker. First of all, I've just run this through the nearest hole. I will be putting it through this grommet over here, but right now it's run there because this camera came with these, which are like angled shims. I don't know. So you can tilt the camera backwards and forwards how you want it to be, which is all well and good, but I've got to take the whole camera back out of the door in order to put them on or take them off. And right now I can't even see what the camera's seeing until I plug it into the head unit. So I've got to do all that first. So let's do that. So I've quickly established that the wiring that I had in here before for the old camera is not going to work with the new camera. It needs different powers, different grounds and different signals. So I'm going to have to run whole new cables from front to back, which is a bit annoying. However, I've got it a little bit easier than if you're doing this and you're installing the camera for the first time. So here are the old cables that I ran, including this one. And all I've done is I've taped my new cables to the old ones, and I'm just going to pull that through. If you were doing this, you'd have to pull all this out and slowly feed it all the way through into back here, and I can promise you it's really annoying. Right then, so here is the wire that goes through here, goes around here, comes out behind the light down here, and then I've connected it all up here. I've run the cable up here, you can just see it. There it is, and it runs all the way up here. I've taken a permanent 12 volt from the light, run that all the way back down here, and everything, as far as I'm concerned, is wired up in this corner. Now I brought you to the front of the van because really the next thing I need to do is to plug it into the back of the head unit to make sure everything's working before I really run all these wires. So what I thought I'd do is I'd just pull this, which is the end of the cable, across the van. I just plug it in to see if I get the image. And I've stumbled upon a new issue which might bite me in the bum. Here is my cable with it pulled tight across the van. It needs to run down this A-pillar, and it needs to come down through the dash and across the head unit. Now, this is an exact science, but that looks short to me, and I haven't even run it through. I haven't even run it through anything. That's still probably taking a straighter line than it would if I run it through everything. Now this will never said it was designed for a van, but I might have to get like a little extension piece. Anyway, let's make sure it works. Right, moment of truth. Give it a chance to boot up. Right, well that didn't work. Yeah, more troubleshooting I guess. I need to shoot inside now, so I need to pack all my stuff away, and then yeah, I'll have another go at trying to figure this out. And when I do figure it out, I'll let you know. Day 3, 3 days to install a camera. Can you believe it? Yeah, this is why it takes me so long to get a video out, because I just don't have time right now. I will soon, but I don't right now. Anyway, after a little bit of messing around, I figured it out. I didn't have a 12-volt live, and I do now, and I'm going to show you. Boom! I know you can't see that very well, but that is behind my van. I can see again, which is lovely. I do want to see if you can see the tow bar. That'd be quite nice. But I like the angle. I don't think I want to change it, so I do need to screw that in still. But looking good. Now, the very last issue I have is I've got this little red cable here, which is the sensor from the reverse light, which is going to tell the head unit when I put it in reverse. I need to wire that in, but I can't do that until I run the cable down the A pillar and to the back of the head unit, and I'm just really hoping it's long enough. There's only one way to find out, so here we go. Alright, so I had to go back to the back of the van and just find a small bit more wire, because it just didn't quite reach, and I think I've just about got enough now. Now here, this wire here is the, can't even read that there, it says the reverse gear signal input. I just need to strip this wire, and I don't have any connectors, so I'm just going to solder these together, to be honest. Alright, time for the moment of truth. I don't know why I'm nervous. It's like nothing can possibly go wrong. Alright, one final check before I put all of this mess back together. Fingers crossed. Okay, I went back through all the connections again. I found one that might have been dodgy, so I've redone it, and everything seems to be working okay now. So let's start putting this van back together, and then we just got to sort out the door, the back door. What I did at the start of the video. Now I need to go back there now. Right, well, I didn't bother showing you, but all the plastics are back on, all up here. I've done all the clips all the way along here, all the way down the back, and down there, and I've added my own body weight in cable ties. So it's just this door to do now. Now there is going to be a little bit of fiddling and everything to get the camera in the right angle, and you know, I've got to stick it all down and run the cable through. So there's a grommet for the number plate lights that goes through there. So that's where I'm going to put the cable through. I'm going to put it through the grommet so it's all water sealed. Yeah, and then just a few more cable ties, stick the panel back on, and we should be good as gold. So yeah, I'm going to fiddle with this for a bit, and then I'll give you a little update. Okay, well, I've been fiddling around with this for about, I don't know, half an hour or so now. I've ended up using like a bottle cap in here to like make the hole smaller so the camera fits, and then I've run the cable along here, nice and tight across the top. Down here, I've cut a couple of holes in these ridges. You can't really see them, but I've just cut a little nook in each of those ridges just to get it across there, go through here, and then through the standard gasket into the van. So let's get it fitted. Right, well, that's the back door all buttoned up, all put back together. Time to do the final check before we push the stereo in. And we are working and working well. Well, the image quality isn't as good as I expected, but I've got a feeling that I can maybe change some settings in this head unit and make it better, but I can't do that until I've fitted a wire that tells the radio that I'm parked. But anyway, that's for a different day. I've got a bunch of tidying up to do. Thank God that this camera's in. I can finally reverse without worrying I'm gonna crash into something or run someone over. And yeah, and I could finally got rid of that rear view mirror thing that was on my windscreen, which used to be here. I've got the cap for this somewhere, but I'll find it. So that's gonna be it from me, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and get some more videos out as soon as I can. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.